Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Martha Stewart Kitchen Ready to Bake Goat Cheese Appetizers. These were $4.99 at Kroger. What you want to do is preheat your oven to 375 for 10 minutes. Most directions don't say that, by the way. They'll just say preheat your oven to 375. They don't say for 10 minutes. So that she wants it to be good and hot. Remove the phyllo blossoms from packaging and replace onto a lined baking sheet about 1 inch apart and cook on center rack of oven. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown and cooked thoroughly. Let stand for a few minutes before serving. So, where best to open these? Let's see. So I have a cookie sheet out and I have a piece of parchment paper on it just so that I don't have to clean it. And this is how these come. So they're just, that's how they look. So I'm going to put all of these on the pan because Kevin and I are going to make a meal out of these. And then we are going to heat ours for the full time. So we're going to go for the whole 25 minutes and then we'll be back. So this is how the goat cheese appetizers look when you take them straight out. Like I said, I left them in for the full amount of time because I wanted them to get crisp. So now we're gonna let them sit and cool off for just a second and we'll be right back. So these are beautiful bundles of phyllo dough with cream cheese, goat cheese, and herbs. Martha Stewart says herbs, so we're gonna say herbs.
Although normally I'd say herbs.
We would normally say herbs, but Martha says herbs.
Herbs, tomato.
Herbs. A perfect dish for entertaining a crowd for a weekend brunch. These are distributed out of Denver, Colorado. 6 pieces, 78 grams is 260 calories. The whole container is 440 calories. So it's 1.5 servings per container. So you're not going to entertain a crowd.
No, you only get 10.
With 10 of these.
And what's funny is the tray, of course, has room for 12. So why not just throw 12 in there, add an extra 50 cents and go on. Who knows?
I love the dough. That has a nice seasoning. Is that rosemary?
It's rosemary, really strong rosemary. You know, you could easily make these yourself.
Oh, that's delicious.
Because they sell phyllo dough in the store. You just have to be able to fill them.
I love that.
Rosemary's a little strong for me. That's not a flavor I like all the time.
I think it's delicious. The bad thing is I could make this whole thing a meal. So 440 calories for the whole container. I could do that easily because they're a little bit greasy.
They are greasy.
Which I don't mind. I'm not mad at it.
Apart from the cheese.
I think the cheese is, it is so well seasoned that I've had goat cheese before that I haven't really enjoyed.
Kind of strong sometimes. We've had it before that was very strong.
I've had it before in appetizers like this with another famous name, and I just did not appreciate it at all.
I don't remember liking it either.
But this is delicious, and I like leaving it in the oven for the full amount of time. They got nice and crisp, but they didn't burn.
Nice layers.
Yes, and we left these for about 10 minutes before doing this review so that they could cool off. And because I was wondering, I thought if you're serving these, is it still gonna be good after letting them sit for a little while? And they're delicious.
Because they're not hot. They're warm, but they're not really hot.
This is something.
They're good if you like rosemary, but if you don't like rosemary, like me, I would not. This is one I would eat. One of these, I would eat like one bite and then go, and lay it.
Yeah, and I think it's delicious. This is something though that if she made this in a bigger box, like she could do 20 pieces and have a longer box, then I think people would think of them more for a get together.
Yeah, literally, this is like for maybe 3 people.
Because
if you had other stuff.
Because you're gonna have to buy a lot of these. These are $4.99 a box for 10. So yeah, it would be nice to have a bigger box of them, but I think they're delicious. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.